Okay, so we've got the questions, we've conducted the interview. Now, after the interview, a really key part is make sure you're evaluating how that interview went. Now, the reason why this is important is because emotions are going to be super high. Emotions will be high, confusion will be in the air. You're not going to sure whether to offer the person or they're not the right person, or what about Jim and what about Sally and what about Tom? It's all going to be going on in your head. So what we want to do now is remove as much emotion as possible and keep it as logically as we possibly can, and this is how you can do that. Now, this process and this practice is super important. You've got to set this time apart after the interview to make sure that you evaluate effectively. It's no point all the interview panels kind of standing up and just going back over to the desk and speaking to clients, because you just lost all the information that you just gathered. So as soon as you've seen the interview out and you finish the interviews for the day, keep everybody in the same room or everybody on the same Zoom link, whatever it may be, and then you're going to evaluate as a team and you're going to trade some notes. So do a bit of a round robin. This doesn't need to take too long. It can literally take 10 minutes for each interview that you actually carried out. So get a few points of each person. Okay, what did you think? What did you not think? And get a bit of information. And then to keep it as logically as possible, what I like to do is I like to do a 5-star system. So I will have 5 stars for each candidate. So as soon as they tick one of the criteria, they get an extra star. Obviously, somebody gets 5 ticks gets 5 stars. Woohoo! So it could be based on their previous skills that they have. It could be based on the years of experience at a certain company or in a certain industry. It could be in terms of their location that they're living at the moment. It could be in terms of like a qualification. It could be down to their aspirations. We probably would have already figured out for you way ahead of the interview stage, so we can share what we feel the 5-star process should be for this role in particular. But once you've got that one, with each candidate, with Sally, Tom and Jim, just go through and tick it off. Do they have 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars out of 10? That's the first way to do it, and that keeps it super logical when you're doing an evaluation. And once you complete this team exercise, now it's time for some alone time. Yeah, take yourself away. Leave your mobile phone somewhere else, leave your laptop somebody else. No team member can approach you. I always find it's best to leave the office to do this because people can still get at you in the office. So take yourself away and go and grab a coffee. And then you want to ask yourself these 3 questions. So from each person that I'm looking at, do I feel this person will make a good fit within our team? Do I feel this person will be able to bring value to their team in terms of their skills? And would I be personally excited about building a business with this person? And then 3 questions, along with a logical 5-star system, they cut straight through the fluff, they remove all the emotion, and they help you get straight to the point. And don't worry, once you've done this, pick up the phone to ourselves. We've been here thousands and thousands of times. We've seen every single scenario under the sun. So pick up the phone and speak to one of the members of our team. We want to find out what was the good, what was the bad, what was the uncertain, what are a couple of questions that are still unanswered that we can help you find the answers to. And once we've got that, we'll work together with yourself. We'll be a sounding council to make sure you're making the right choice for your team and going forward with your team.